Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to another Smite commentary. And for today we'll take a look at the AMC, the new and improved AMC. So this is the first time after his changes in this recent patch, and the changes are quite good for him. They changed his hives in a very good way for him. They increased the range from a radius of 80 to a radius of 90. That means that you'll have 20 additional diameter on it, which is insane. I mean, it is such a big range. Let's put it down. You can also see where the radius is, and as you can see, it's huge. That little glow. And I can use what's probably the most important part. I can use my 3 immediately on every single portion of the range. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Arachne was very close to catching that Scotty. Fortunately enough, a bit too deep, and the enemy team was able to get it. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so how it used to be is you could use your 3 only in like the middle section of your hive range, which was I think about 50 units, which was not an awful lot. And it kind of felt awkward because you would get the attack speed and the movement speed and the healing bonus from the hive, but you wouldn't be able to use your 3 for the bees. So they changed that. You can now use it on every range. They increased the range on it, which allows you to use your 3 in such a huge range. Oh, that brutalize, very powerful against the Agni. Following him with his entire dash, and the meditation will allow them to get away without any contest. Couldn't really do anything. If the meditation wasn't used, I could have followed him to try and finish it off with my 2. I don't think it would have been enough damage, but I definitely would have tried. Maybe with my 3 in combination it would have been enough. But the fact that the meditation came out was just a little bit too much to get that one. Okay, so those are the only real changes he got. So other than that, his damage stayed the same. He's just in general the same. Oh yeah, one tiny bit. He also has a tiny ward around it. So if, for instance, a close range character, a close range god wants to destroy the hive, they're actually close enough to be revealed by that vision around the hive. So it provides a little bit of vision. You can see a little bit of blue on the minimap around my hives. That's the vision you have. If someone has max range, they will be able to just, well, get it without revealing themselves. But the fact that your hive is gone does mean that they are, well, nearby. So for now we are 2 kills down, only 1k gold. It doesn't really matter in the early game in my opinion. It does help the ones that got the kills. As you can see, they're all level 5 on the opponent's side, while I'm the only one actually not level 5. So a bit less farm. Probably should have gotten a little bit more farm to make sure that I am level 5. Not sure what went wrong. Maybe I didn't grab enough camps. Let's get out. I don't need to use my stinger. He actually didn't hit as much. It looks like he went for some defense. As you can see, my basic attacks hit barely anything. 34, that's literally nothing. So he went for defense. I think he went for a breastplate. Also, his brutalize deals almost no damage because of it. So I'm not really too worried about the Fenrir. If his brutalize deals a lot of damage, I would have used my stinger on him immediately to make sure that his brutalize is stopped, because my stinger does provide that cripple effect, which stops his brutalize and also doesn't allow him to jump, etc. So yeah, that will be useful, by the way. The stinger in this game in particular will help against 4 of the 5 characters. Only Skadi is not really affected by it. Of course the damage is going to be affected. Oh, nice jump. I should have used it way sooner. That's unfortunate. Nice jump by the Fenrir. Is able to avoid my ultimate, and that will be a long cooldown because I won't be able to pick that one up. But I guess it's fine. So back to the point of the stinger. There are a couple of them that kinda are affected by the stinger a lot, by the cripple effect. The Scylla can't use her escape, her 3. She can't teleport to her... not even sure how she called it, but to a sentinel. The Fenrir can't use his brutalize or his jump, so 2 abilities denied on that one. Vulcan actually can't use his 1 when his stinger is in him. Also, any other cripple, if Vulcan is crippled, he can't use his 1. Which is kind of interesting because it is his damage source. but he does kind of move backwards a little bit, so it's kind of, it counts as a mini dash. So because you're crippled, you can't use your dash. That's the main reason why Vulcan can't use his backfire while he's crippled. Can be useful if you stinger him. He also won't be able to deal the damage with his one on you. So that gives you a very good matchup against the Vulcan. And of course the Vamana, he has his one, his dash. You will be able to stop that one. A little tip for you if you play in the Clash map. As you can see, the Hive I have a little bit underneath the red buff. It is in our jungle, so it's very difficult for them to kill it. Because they need to walk in our jungle to make sure that they can kill it. And since the range is increased, you will have a good benefit from it. For a pretty decent range. I'm not in my Hive range at the moment, but that's because I have one in the tower range and one, like I mentioned, underneath the red buff. It does look like the Vulcan has leveled his turret. It took me a lot of shots to finish that one off. Ooh, they're committing on the Agni. Ultimate on the... Ooh, I stepped into that one. That was bad. No. Ooh, he didn't level his meatball. Oh, I'm so lucky with that one. If he leveled his meatball instead of his backfire, I would have died there. Because it only did 80 damage, so that means he isn't leveling his meatball. Actually, he's not leveling his backfire either. The reason why it took me so many shots to kill his turret is because he's leveling his turret. So that's kind of the downside to it. In my opinion, I don't like to level up my turret as Vulcan. And that's just because I like to get that burst damage with the one of your meatball. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it that much. But it is quite annoying to deal with because it takes you a decent amount of resources to get rid of the turret. And you can just replace a new one after someone killed it. So that can be pretty annoying to deal with, at least. It's just not the way I like to play him. Ooh. Not the one I wanted to go for, but still able to confirm on the Vulcan. I wanted to go for the Vamana, but the Vamana actually died way quicker than I thought. Was able to kind of adjust my aim as I casted my ultimate to hit the Vulcan. But of course he was full HP, so he wasn't really in too much of trouble. Come on. Oh, it won't be enough. Oh, nice. Actually, the Chalk was able to finish that one off. And somehow I got the Vulcan. I am not sure how. Maybe the bees? It got to be the bees. I mean, I wasn't even attacking Vulcan. Okay, that was odd. Decent damage. We are able to turn it around. We kind of started with a deficit, but as you can see, already 1.5k ahead with those couple of kills we got. So that was a nice engagement for us. Definitely good to pick up a couple of them. Nice engagement by the Agni, and I was able to follow up on it. As well as the Chalk. Chalk got a couple of them. Also an interesting thing about the... Ooh, nice ultimate. I try to get out of the way. Sometimes those dogs, that dog is so annoying because it body blocks you. That's one of the main strengths of Skadi against other hunters. If that dog is in front of your face, you can't really box her very well. The only hunter I really know that can still do it is Izanami, because her basic attacks go through everything. So that's the main reason why that's a powerful thing. Let's just wait a little bit of gold, so a couple of seconds I will have enough for my RC, and that will be a good power spike. A little bit of additional penetration, a little bit of attack speed, more importantly the lifesteal. I like to build this. If I go Transcendence, I always go boots into RC, because with the RC you get attack speed, you get lifesteal. It works very well with the Transcendence, because the amount of power you get from the Transcendence is pretty high. And yeah, after that I usually go Shins. Or if I want to go a crit build, works pretty well with Transcendence as well. So you can go for an Executioner. But you usually... Ooh, that damage! That dog is not going to block that one. That did a lot of damage. You really underestimated the amount of damage I was able to dish out. I mean, with my ultimate and my 2, I have about 700 burst damage. And that was all the HP she had. So I was quite safe in dealing that amount of damage to her. A high burst. And, more importantly, the dog can't body block it. If it's just a basic attack fight, she can just send the dog after me and will be able to just, well, grab me quite quickly with that dog. Make sure that I get a lot of damage and not able to return that much because the body blocking from the dog is just too powerful. But since my abilities go through everything, It's just too powerful. Well, it goes through minions, my ultimate. My 2 goes through anything. My ultimate goes through minions, as well as through, well, dogs in this case. What is she doing? What? She was trying to kill my Hive, but it's not worth it to give your life up for it. It's not even worth it after if you're not kill it immediately. I'm not sure why she was so eager to get rid of my Hive, but I guess it's fine. Let's just get that Gold Fury. I have a lot of damage at the moment. 4, 0, and 6. Able to, well, survive. Not able to be forced out by anything. I think that if the Fenrir actually went for a damaging build, I would have been able to get a lot more done. But as you can see here, he jumps in, get immediately ulted by the Kukulkan. He's only level 8, he didn't have anything, and they surrendered. That's unfortunate. I really wanted this game to last a little bit longer to see what we can do. But I hope you guys got a good look at the new Hives. I know this is a quite short video, but I didn't really have much more time to make another one. So I guess you'll have to, well, what's it called? I'm not sure. But I will be making a longer one with AMC. But I hope you got a good idea with the Hives, how powerful they can be, and a lot of damage by our Agni. Well played. But I hope you guys got a good look at how powerful AMC's new Hives can be, because you can use your 3 a lot more with that additional damage, with the bees, to annoy your opponents and allow you to get that passive disarm a little bit easier. As well as the fact that the radius, to put it in spots where the enemy can't really get them that easily. Like I mentioned, in your own jungle, where I put one from the start and it was there the entire game. Because nobody destroyed it, it's not a place where you will go safely. Because you can get collapsed on by the enemies. So it is a very good one. And since the range is a lot bigger now, you will have more benefit out of it. You can just, you can put one behind your tower and you will have the effect still a little bit outside your tower, which is, in my opinion, an insane range. And from the edge you can actually apply your 3, so that's a huge range. That's like 170 or something like that in range. That's insane. That's one of the longest ranges you can get if you take the distance from the Hive. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any requests, please let me know down in the comments. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.